By the time Virender reached home, his devastated wife could hardly move. She broke down in his arms and silent tears streamed down her face. They held each other. Their perfect family had been broken. It was very, very difficult because the moment I put the pen on the paper and I started writing something about some event of his life, I relived the whole thing again and again. The telephone rang at house number 89, sector 29, Arun Vihar at 9 am. And a woman at the other end said, "Is this Captain Vijayan Thapa's residence?" "Yes," replied Birdie, "I am his brother." "Is there any elder person in the house I can speak to?" she asked. "Please tell me what it is and I will convey it," Birdie said casually, for he wasn't prepared for what was to come next. "I have some bad news for you. Your brother, Captain Vijayan Thapa, fell fighting the enemy last night. He was a very brave man." Not knowing what else to do, he called his mother at school and was informed that she was taking classes. She was immediately called. It was as though a bolt of lightning had struck her when she heard Birdie say, "Mama, Robin is no more. He has been killed in Kargil." In the meantime, news was conveyed to Virender at Alwar. "Sir, there is a call from the AG's branch," Virender was told. His heart sank as he got a hunch that it was about Robin. He prayed to God, let it be the news that his son had been wounded and he would be all right. However, the voice at the other end dashed all such hopes. He said, "Sir, I regret to inform you that your son, Captain Vijayan Thapa, was killed last night in fighting the enemy valiantly. We salute him." He felt the earth move under his feet. Soon a car was arranged and a sick JCO of the regiment who had experienced a similar eventuality and 2 soldiers escorted Virender back to Noida. It was the longest journey of his life. One lazy evening, as Virender was enjoying his cup of tea, sitting next to the window in his house, he noticed some tank transporters. They were unloading the main battle tanks known as Vijayantas or Vijayant. It was the first indigenous tank of the Indian Army and so had been appropriately named Vijayant, which means victory in the end or victory till the end. As he was admiring the beautiful machine, the name touched a chord within him. He didn't just have a certain ring to it, but the meaning also beautifully captured all that a parent could hope from his firstborn. And no time was wasted in going through any rituals for the naming ceremony. Robin became Vijayant. Robin would be accompanied by an orderly who was himself a wrestler, and together they would watch the grapplers practicing holds. A national wrestler would even show him his biceps and give him handful of almonds for strength. On Sundays, he would get a nice oil massage and then, in an attempt to copy the muscular man, he would pose as a wrestler displaying his biceps. He looked at his sturdy G watch and it read 1945 hours 28th June. In a few minutes, they would reach their destination. About 15 minutes ago, at 19:30 hours, heavy artillery fire had started. Suddenly, the machine guns opened up behind him. It was time. Their eyes fixed on the silhouette of the hill right in front, from where flashes of fire were visible. And then it happened. A shell from the enemy's guns landed right in their midst.